So he 7-0'd the Swiss, and then he went 3-0 in the top 8. Alright, playing into Yarna here, so likely another mill deck. Yeah, I think it seems fine. Winter's Grasp may or may not be good in this matchup. The Fate Weaves on these resources are not going to be stellar, but we do guaranteed get to Guidance into a 3rd resource here. So I'm gonna try and grab a resource. There's a good chance my opponent just buries whatever we Fate Weave here. Ali tweeted out the deck list that he played on the Twitters. Yeah, there was some kind of issue with the API this weekend from the server stuff. Ooh, I'm actually gonna get to draw this Fate Weaved. Can I beat this card? Can I beat this? I feel like the answer to can I beat this card is no. So I'm gonna put a resource on top of my deck, knowing that my opponent's gonna bury it away, because I'm gonna guarantee my 5th resource here. So that way I might as well let them mill off some extra resources. Got all 4 of the cults by turn 5. Maybe we could verdict it away. I guess Darkheart potentially could get rid of it too. Hit this, see what the options are. Yeah, there's my clock opponent. Nah, gonna get him. Gonna dunk him with this Phantom here. So I'm basically looking for Runebind at this point, right? Yeah, perfect. So I can do this, put another resource on top of my deck. Would have been a Winter's Grasp here at the end step. And then next turn, I can play out Darkheart with Runebind up, so I can protect it. I think it's right to just let them draw cards most of the time. The one thing to keep in mind when you're playing against these mill decks is the mill decks have a lot of cards that get like turned on or become easier to play out when you hit 20 cards in your discard pile. So a lot of the times flipping 5 extra cards into your crypt is not the optimal line. Oh look, my opponent's gonna get rid of their Cult of the Nameless City for us. God's bless. He must be playing they must be playing Android's list, it looks like. I'm gonna play out my own dark card here, just because like it blocks my opponents. So I'm gonna Runebind their Hero Fall, which could be risky if they have a cantrip here. But normally you Runebind your Dark Heart, but because my opponent has a Dark Heart in play, that's like not a stellar choice. And this way, their rune's just gonna get eaten by their Dark Heart. Casualty of War. Okay, yep, looking like the list Andrew's been playing. Let's play this. These champions all seem so anemic this season. I feel like we really had a champion power level downtick from last season to this season. It's like, none of these champions are particularly exciting for this control deck compared to like what Dreaming Fox did. Joke's on you, opponent. I got a bunch of cards that are terrible in my hand. Yep. This card's so good. Yeah, Dreaming Fox rotated out of standard. Yeah, Ali was playing Adani Zedek. And honestly, there just really aren't that much better champions, right? Like, I guess you could play Blue Sparrow, but like, even that's not stellar. Alright, let's get my Robogoyles in my deck and try again. Alright, Robogoyles, Eldurathan's Glory doesn't do anything. Clash of Steel is bad, Grasp is bad. Verdicts get to come in. Confounding Ire is actually fine in this matchup too, right? Sunlit Sentence is terrible. Any of these other cards? I guess Scouring Light's fine. I'm gonna change my gems in these. They're not playing Strangle. 8 Weave doesn't do anything though. None of the minors in here are particularly good. No, I think I want to leave the Major as a 4-cost. Guess that's fair. I guess he's not particularly great anyways. They don't have a high board impact. Yeah, changing it to Sorcery probably makes sense. Need to cut one more card out of my deck here. From an Adjudicator. See how this goes. Hope everyone's having a great Wednesday morning wherever you're at in the world. Thanks for joining us here. My name is Jeff Hoagland. We're hanging out playing some Hex Shards of Fate this morning. We're kicking the tires on this Sapphire Diamond control deck that Ali Andrazi won the 1K with this past weekend. If you're enjoying what you see, please make sure you hit that follow button. It doesn't cost you anything, helps other people find my stuff. If you're really enjoying what you see, please consider subscribing on Twitch or becoming a patron on Patreon. Both of those help support myself financially directly so I can spend more time doing stuff like this and less time doing other things. Triple Dark Heart opener without a third resource against the deck that has Hero Fall on it seems real bad. This hand also seems really bad. I'm going to keep this. Hopefully they can't mill my Fate Weave on one. This is the anti-mill technology. You mulligan down to nothing, so that way they have more cards to mill out of your deck. It's a good line, trust me. Scouring Light kills Cult of the Nameless City, which is a pretty important card. No drops. Big bucks, no drops. Big bucks, no drops. Yeah, no drop. Please be a diamond. Please be a diamond. My life's like a diamond. Bum bum ba da dum bum. Tilt. Tilt! Alright, well, we tried, fam. We tried. Ali posted the deck list on his Twitter account. When I upload the deck when I upload my video to YouTube after the fact, it'll be available on there. I posted in the video description. My API is currently offline, so I don't have it uploading the TCG browser automatically. Hopefully we'll get that remedied soon. I didn't want the one card I could play anyways, opponent. Joke's on you. Joke's on you, opponent. You made a cube. Very good little builder, huh? This is Declan's cube, isn't it awesome? Like your magnet blocks? Mill me into a Robogoyle, opponent. Mill me into a Robogoyle, opponent. My house. There you go. Hey, look. That's a card I can play. What a tilt. Oh, I guess none of those are diamonds anyways. Joke's on you, opponent. I didn't want those cards. Your cube broke? Oh no! Now if my opponent hits their champion power, I'm just snapping off burying 5 cards because I would like a Robogoyle, please. Oh no! Oh no! We buried 4 diamonds in a row. Actually unlucky. Yeah! Robogoyle friend! Alright, we have a game plan, ladies and gentlemen. It's not a good one, but it's a plan. The plan exists. So long, Darkheart, my old friend. It's pretty sweet cube. Oh, good. 14 cost Psychic Ascension. Pony can't possibly win now. Cube! Cube! Don't make my hero fall, opponent. He's just an innocent little Robogoyle. Brink of madness. They're taking all of my Runebinds away. Okay. Wait, how did that work? Void it, and each opposing card save Dave's in hands, decks, and crypts. Aren't there 4 Runebinds in my deck? Did I miss one? How does that work? Ooh! All right, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, they took a Runebind and put it in there. I was like, where'd my 4th one go? Oh, baby. Feel the burn of the Robogoyle, opponent. Feel the burn of the Robogoyle. What are the odds Massacre is still in their deck, right? Just like 0%. Please tell me 0%, opponent. Please tell me there is a 0% chance Massacre is in your deck. Yeah, Robogoyle! Oh! Yeah! Robogoyle, king of the castle, king of the castle, king of the castle. Yeah! Ain't need no diamond resources. Do we play any cards that game? We played 1 Into the Unknown, right? We played one non-resource that game. I feel like the opponent needs to step their game up. Welcome to Thunderdome, opponent. Population Robogoyle. I mean, mulliganing to 5 worked out last time. Let's try again. Get him. Hey, keeper. Basically just playing Dredge, right? Cometh at me, opponent, and my Robogoyle swarm. If only our deck could be 60 Robogoyles, right? I'm gonna play this out. The Fate Weave probably doesn't really matter anyways. Now the Fate Weave really doesn't matter. They're gonna bury it every turn. No Robogoyle in there. Guess I'm binning these two and like hoping to make the Silvertail Adjudicator happen. It's pretty good. More call to the name, I guess. Do this first. First time I've activated my champion power. This champion pit's so bad. Yeah, there's McClock. Get rid of your cult. Gosh, where are my Robogoyles at? Let's just draw one. Just like tilt off the face of the earth. Good draw. It's a good draw. Get my Adjudicator in here. Okay. Okay, so you're saying there's a chance. Silvertail Adjudicator and my Nightfall, we're going the distance. We're going for speed. That's really annoying. Man, still no Robos, huh? Maybe I should have saved my Into the Unknown. It's a tilt. We're gonna die to this Dark Heart, aren't we? This card socketed with Barry. My opponent keeps playing cards that bury us. Where are my Robogoyles? Oh, we used up all our Robogoyle luck in the last one. My Robogoyles, they're so timid. They don't want to come out to play anymore. Where are they at? There's no Narcomoebas in the top half of my deck. Still. It's so bad. Why is it so terrible? Why is it so terrible? Do we have any Into the Unknowns left? I have one in the bin. There's actually two Into the Unknowns left in my deck still. We could just play a champion that's got more hit points. You're not wrong. Just like play like an off shard champion. Just like, is there a 25 or 26 health champion left in the thing? I boarded out an Adjudicator, right? Yeah, I believe so. Oh, Calilac. Yeah, Calilac sounds great, actually. Into the unknown. Alright, there's 3 Robogoyles in 22 cards. Bury me, opponent. Bury me! Into the unknown. Oh no! I asked for Robogoyles and they were delivered unto me. Why, Robogoyle? Why? I think we're just gonna die to this 4/4, like attacking us repeatedly. Both my PA costs 15. It's only in deck in hand that it goes down. Oh, wait, really? Oh, huh. Huh. I didn't realize that. Okay. Okay, we'll play him out next turn. Although, do I really want to play him out and expose him to a hero fall? I guess I have the Confounding Ire. Okay, we're gonna Confounding Ire this. Be like, I don't want them taking my Into the Unknowns out. Maybe I'm supposed to save that for a hero fall. I feel like I need Into the Unknown to win this game, though. What a fucking tilt. Like 10 out of 10 about to get hero fallen. Right, Virgo? Foo! Foo! Oh, we have four. We have 4/4. We can double block. We can double block. There's no way they've been holding removal this whole time, right? It's like not a snowball's chance. Oh no, it's a casualty of war. So actually, the fact that they binned that Robogoyle means that one of my Robogoyles could like flip that Robogoyle back into my deck. Oh, that looked like a couple Robogoyles. Oh baby. Oh baby. Oh baby, a double. Oh baby, a double. There's still a PA in my deck too, so you're saying there's a chance. They're saying there's a chance, opponent, and that's all I need really is a chance. Oh baby! Oh baby, the Robogoyles are doing it! Quickly, to the Robogoyle mobile! This is such a great hate card. This is such a great hate card. Oh no! Oh no, my Robogoyle's no longer doing it. My Robogoyle's no longer doing it. Rand Amp 3000. Target trooper kill gets 1/1 and a random boon. Sure. Not life drain. Not life drain. Not life drain. Please not life drain. Spell shield. Oh jeez, I can't. How am I? Do I have Dark Hearts in my deck still? I don't remember. I do. Okay. What a fucking tilt. What a tilt. What a tilt. Oh, right. Verdict. What a powerful, powerful deck. Dead to removal here. He's gonna make this a 7/7. Alright. Declan, we need a dark heart. Declan, you need to channel your anger into a dark heart. Channel it into a dark heart, Declan. Channel that toddler anger into a dark heart. Dark heart! Dark heart! Oh, Declan. Declan, come here. Come here. Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? Declan's a good boy. Heart of the cards, ladies and gentlemen. Heart of the cards. Who's a good Declan? Channel that toddler anger into a dark heart. We did it, chat. Oh no. There's only 13 cards left in our deck, Declan. There's only 13 cards left in our deck, Declan. We're gonna get decked, Declan. Actually, weaving to nothing is a great draw. You want a bagel? How about peanut butter? The cheese is upstairs in the fridge. You're filthy luck you're going to win this match. Virgil, I think you just need to appreciate the level of quality deck building. Honestly, this deck seems fine. The only complaint I have so far is that this champion seems like a steaming pile of poop. Okay, I'm gonna load you up with peanut butter here. Hold on. The Alarm-O-Matic. Yep. It's good, dude. You like peanut butter. Don't be a turd. He's fucking Nightfalls, man. These Nightfalls. I would believe that having the higher starting health total is ideal, which makes me think Calilac might be the ideal champion for this deck. So she starts with 24, 25. Ding, fries are done. Quite literally dead on board. Dear opponent, please don't kill me. Just draw a shard. Just one little shard here. One little shard skipoo. Yeah, brick and die. Sweet. The power of the Robogoyle. The Robogoyle. The Robogoyle Pound Town beatdown. I dedicate this match win to Robogoyle and everything he stands for. Keep another one. 8th on the constructed ladder. Doing the Lord's work here. Everyone's having a great morning. Knows the night falls. Shame. 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 Yeah, I'm gonna swap the champion. I think that's a good idea. The verdicts have just been like so bad. They've been so bad. Calilac is 25. Yeah, that seems great. That sounds great. Sure. Calilac is 4 charges, Fate Weave. So not particularly powerful, but again, like, we're not really, like, the other champion wasn't particularly powerful either, and this champion has more health, so I think this is fine. No, usually we don't stream. Runic Passion. Draw 2 cards. What? So we're just like playing this out and discarding it. Maybe I should have runebound that. Well, that doesn't make sense. This. I pretty much only do ladder matches on stream. In the past, I've recorded our in-house testing and then like publish it to YouTube after the fact, but that's not something I've done recently. What are the odds this Wintergrasp doesn't have a better target than this? Probably, I guess they probably have like the 2-3 Dorko. Declan. Because doing a paper magic stream is more work than doing a digital stream, and it's less popular. So why would I spend more time to produce something that's less popular? People don't want to watch paper magic. Paper magic is harder to follow than Magic Online, and it's more work to do. Like, again, it's just like strictly worse in like almost every sense of it. The numbers don't lie. You know, different goes. Okay. All right. I don't understand what my opponent's deck is doing. You want this? Okay. I have no idea, Rogue. Their whole sequencing here has been really confusing. Hey, very traumatic with the 5-month $4.99 resubscription. Thank you, and welcome back. I appreciate the continued support. Almost half a year. Morning, Taurus. Hanging out, battling some Hex. Yeti getting in. That could be it, right? Just like, they're just like stacking all these actions into their crypt. Just like Yeti getting the payoff. What does Verdict do? So Verdict, basically, it presents your opponent with, it's a Punisher mechanic, and there's a pool of 5 positive effects for your opponent and 5 negative effects for you. And then your opponent gets to pick whether or not they want a negative effect or a positive effect, basically. Magnetized? This has to be a Yeti Geddon deck, right? Just like, they're like building up to something here. Upheaval, sure. These runes, not particularly good against Dr. Darkheart and Nulzann here. Darkheart just says they have to sacrifice a card every turn. So they will sacrifice that before they get a chance to draw a resource. Guidance for guidance, yo dog. Oh, did you play against someone playing the Storm Titan combo deck? I should build his Storm Titan combo deck. Scars of War, sure. Why not Champ Power? I don't know. I'm not like looking for anything in particular, right? Like I don't really want a specific, I don't really want a resource, I don't really care if I draw a resource, I'm not really looking for a specific nod resource. Like, again, all these champions are just so anemic. I kind of just want to hold my charges until I hit the stupid... what's it called? My Psychic Ascension. Alright, they got my Dark Card off the table. Yeti Geddon isn't hitting for too much just yet. And if they do have Yeti Geddon, I have another Eldurathan's Glory to clean up after the fact. Putting the shields down for one turn here with these Weave into Nothings. At least it wasn't Keep It All Well hand. There's the Yeti Geddon. Alright. So Yeti Geddon takes every action in their crypt and turns it into a baby Yeti and then puts it into play. So the apocalypse is upon us. The apocalypse... Wait, this gains them 1 when it comes into play? That's hilarious. They could have an interrupt here. They do not. So long, Yetis. The Yeti apocalypse is not long for this world. The decklet apocalypse. Yep. Rawr. My babies. Why did I think... What? That would be terrible, Bob. Alright, so Verdict of the Ancient Kings. Winter's Grasp actually seems okay. Clash of Steel seems pretty bad. I guess Clash of Steel cleans up the Yetis. Maybe that's okay. Into the Unknown doesn't seem very good. I guess I'll leave a couple of clashes in to clean up the Yetis. I guess Scouring Light could be okay for, like, taking out their... Yeah, I'm gonna have to bring those in, actually. How did I find the Blood Diamond Verdict deck? It's, like, okay. I complained a lot and won a lot. Yeti Geddon Furiko. That'd be interesting. How does this hand do? Fine. Hey, JDR Hill. Morning. Glad to have you here. Non-resource here. Yeti Geddon does require a lot of work. I don't know that a dedicated Yeti Geddon deck is where you want to be in life. I think I have a pair of Yeti Geddons in the reserves of my Diamond Ruby Candles deck, and I really like it there. You board it in against kind of the attrition-based matchups that go really long, so that way, like, when your opponent just runs you out of resources, and, like, you've played, like, 10 actions anyways, you're just like, alright, here's my 10 power with speed, attack you. Seems fishy. Non-resource on top here. This is probably going to be a Dark Heart on 5 so that I can hold Runebind with it. When it's like really not applying pressure. This is card for card Ali's deck that he went 10-0 in the Swiss of the Hex Bash with this past weekend. I've changed the champion from the Verdict champion to Calilac, the Fate Weave champion, which may or may not be right. I don't know. Both champions feel like aggressively mediocre, and like this champion has more starting health, so like I'm going with that. Locket of Reflection. Okay. Okay. So that's why they have a lot of odd cards in the deck. So Locket of Reflection, very powerful concept. Whenever you play a non-resource card, if you have exactly one card in your deck with the same name, you play it for free. So we're double How did this take 4 already? Oh, this dealt... Well, that's a tilt. Alright, so we're going up to 5 cards in hand here. Huh. I guess I could get really aggressive and Runebind this and then draw 2 cards with this. I think I want to do that. Just like use my resources this turn. Wait, we have a non-resource at the top of my deck here. Like, they're pretty likely to flip these out. Again, I was just runebinding there, so I could get down to less cards in my hand than my opponent. They are a Spellstorm Titan deck as well. You can use your champion power once per turn. It's based on the amount of charges that you collect. So this champion power costs 4 charges to activate. So essentially it's when I've played 4 resources, I get to activate my champion power. Heartbreak and Bowie Starlight. All right, for those of you that are unaware, using Into the Unknown on prismatic cards is, generally speaking, a terrible idea that is not going to work out for you. Because most prismatic cards in Hex are very, very reasonable cards. I'm gonna Winter's Grasp this and take it off the table. Where did that come from? Great, play this out. Get my Bowie Starlight on here. Thank you, opponent, for giving me a good win condition. Sure, it's gonna come back as a Silver Talon Adjudicator. Heartbreak is quick speed, yep. We're gonna Heartbreak during their ready step. Should I play the Dark Heart first? Yeah, I'm gonna play the Dark Heart first, because if they have a counter, they're gonna counter this. That's so much Arcing Rust. Alright, I'm gonna Fate Weave a resource to the top of my deck here, so that way hopefully I can go Heartbreak plus Runebind next turn. Just like force it through. So Heartbreak's a really weird card. It puts all cards in play, crypts, and hands into their controller's deck. Then each player's resources reset. And then this comes into play where every player gets a resource every turn and they draw an additional card. Whoa, that's really bad for me. Alright, well. Huh. Now all their things illuminate. Alright, they have no cards in hand, so that's sweet. I think I'm actually going to leave this resource in my deck. I'm going to pass to my opponent's turn. And during their ready step, let's go ahead and reset here. Great. I'm going to put a resource on top of my deck here so I can accelerate into something else here. And then this Dark Heart could actually clear this Fractured Frost Heart out before my opponents really had a chance to do anything with it. So we'll gain a bit of an advantage from it and they won't. Huh. Do I want to just get the Dark Heart down here? I almost feel like I do. Like I'm ahead on resources here. I'm gonna go ahead and play this. So we'll each get one more activation out of this Frost Heart. And like hopefully this Dark Heart plus being choked out while they're, God bless America. Oh, good, another good random one, sure. Sure, why not? This puts me up to 6. I'll put non-resource on top of my deck here. Means I can Eternal Evoker next turn anyways because this Frost Heart fractured. Make ascending easier. What's Psychic Ascension? Oh baby, you're in for a treat if they don't concede. Psychic Ascension is the end game finisher of end game finishers and Hex Shards of Fate. It basically says I win the game eventually. Perfect, and I can play this Evoker out with this Runebind up. Thanks, opponent, I appreciate you. Giving me a 6/6. Alright. Done and chewing. Psychic Ascension turns you into a different champion. And this new champion gives you a static ability that says whenever you play an action, you get a random troop with the same cost and thresholds of that action. And for one charge, you create an action. So he's self-enabling. And now, my Eternal Evoker says that I can play the Psychic Ascension for free, because the first card I play each turn is free. Freedom! I've got a Weave into nothing and a Runebind here. What if I Runebind that one? Stop it. What a wild game. Burgle, there's no way there's a competitive Heartbreak deck, right? Just like 0% chance there's a competitive Heartbreak deck. Oh, baby. Get rid of this Frost Heart Fractured because this giving them resources every turn for free is the only thing that's going to allow them to catch up. They played a Candlelight earlier, Ace. They kept one of their constants, Scouring Light shoe. Iron Jesus has been kind to us on this day of days. Arcing Rust. Stop it. I like my 6/6. You like to spend a spend a charge, make a phantom. Heartbreak happened. Yeah, my silver Talon Adjudicator got into the unknown. Your health total does not reset when you Paragon. Man, what a slugfest. I'm pretty sure we're ahead. I don't know if I'd like to be quoted on that. Oh, geez, what a tilt. I made a thing that the Valor would have been better on. So unlucky. Crunch. What threshold? That's the real question, Ace, right? I think it's Ruby. I think I would like Ruby so I could like generate some burn spells. Ruby generates some good combat tricks too. Derp. 2-3. Frostbite. A good one. If I nugged these two Dorkos. Just stack resources on top of my deck. It builds momentum on this guy. Rawr, I've got this weave into nothing. So, the Heartbreak card that we played reset both players' resources, but didn't reset our thresholds. So, I think it's in my discard pile, right? Yeah, Heartbreak sets each champion's total resources to 0. 0, 0. OP should be pretty dead here. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. They're gonna let me keep generating stuff. Have my 5-drop, please. You want a different show? Let's play one more with this. I kind of like this deck. If you're looking for a control deck, this deck seems very reasonable. Very, very reasonable. That's good. People often ask me what's a good control deck in Hex, and didn't have an answer before then. Yeah, I think the Fate Weave, like I said, they both kind of suck, right? But like the fact that this one has no, which one you want? How good is Ruby Sapphire Socket? It felt okay. I don't know that I love it, but it's doing powerful things. This one? Okay, I'll give you a mini force. I got it. I got you. I guess that could be okay. I don't know. What's his health total is 22, right, Klutz? I kind of want a high starting health total is what it comes down to. Or keep Runebinding itself, yeah. I don't know. Like I said, I'm not like super excited by any of the champion choices, and I think picking the one with the high health total is like probably be a good default. Sweet. Playing against someone playing candles. Interested to see how this matchup plays out. It just kind of doesn't do anything, right? Into the Unknown's probably not particularly good in this matchup. Okay, I'm gonna keep this at 6. It's kind of like the 7 with this instead of the other cards that don't do anything, but like, this means I have a win condition eventually, I guess. I think I'm willing to go to 5. We can Fate Weave a couple non-resources at the top, hopefully find some action. You don't actually, because there's not a 15 cost Sapphire card. Hey, look at that. Never didn't have it. Turn on resource on top. Gotta get some options together here. Do one, illuminates once. Hey, glory, glory, hallelujah. Eldurathan's glory blowing through ya. We're gonna Fate Weave a resource with this one. Perfect, so we're gonna hopefully curve right into this on 5. Alright, so I need to avoid them. I need them to not illuminate 3 times this turn. If I can avoid them illuminating 3 times, this Eldurathan's glory is just going to take its giant diamond-shaped dick and shove it deep inside these candles. Is that offensive? Should I not have said it that way? That's what I feel. I feel like that's what he's doing. He's got a giant diamond-shaped dick. Going on, Tom. Please make another candle. 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 Please make... Yeah, they made another candle. God's bless. Alrighty. We're gonna take 6 here. Yep. No blocks. Oh, this is just like the perfect perfects, right? They like pumped them up a little bit more. We took some damages, but man, glory be to the Eldurathan. Rip monetization of this VOD, right? So this is one of the things. So I actually just finished writing a primer for the Ruby Diamond Candles deck that's going to go up on the main hextcg.com next week. And one of the things I talk about in there is when you're playing against these Diamond Sapphire control decks, one of the things you want to do, especially when you know your opponent's coming up on that 5th turn, is scale your candles bigger. So like if my opponent would have not used their champion power to make their candles into 4/4s there, the Eldurathan's glory wouldn't have been effective. I mean, it's a balancing act, right? And actually, making your candles larger also plays around Clash of Steel. So what you're saying is not correct. And you can play around Sunlit Sentence by, like, not running headlong every troop you control into your opponent leaving 5 resources up. Like, Sunlit Sentence screams at you when your opponent has it. It, like, takes neon lights and, like, throws them up in the air like, no, wait, don't do it. It's a trap. It's a trap. Every time your entire board gets blown out by Sunlit Sentence, it's your fault. That's just the TLDR. Every time anyone has gotten blown out by Sunlit Sentence, it's just their fault. It's not their opponent's fault. It's firmly on them. It doesn't really open you up to spot removal in this matchup, though, Tom. This is the spot removal. I do agree that it opens you up against Darkheart, especially game 1 when you don't have fantastic removal for Darkheart, but, like, it does not open you up to spot removal. I think saying it opens you up to spot removal is just incorrect. That's what it was. That was funny. I remember when Collected Company was in Standard. Whenever someone would pass with 4 mana up on the 4th turn, I'd just be like, "Oh, you're very unlucky, huh? No plays. Just didn't have anything to play this turn. Just the unluckiest." Like rats. Guidance here. Grab a non-resource. Probably gonna Calilac and just stack a resource on top of my deck here, because why not? I was gonna jam this bird. The fact that I drew a weave, I think, makes me want to hold tight. There's not Hailstorm in our deck. This is card for card Allie's deck list that won the bash this past weekend with a different champion. I guess I just stacked a resource on top of my deck, right? So I probably want another one. Like, guarantee that I get to this like, I guess I should. The other champion was really bad. This champion also seems aggressively mediocre. The champions this season are a huge power downtick from the ones we previously had. The bash data is not up yet. In fact, I would be surprised if we get full bash data for this event. The last time they had an API hiccup like this, they ended up just manually posting the top 8. So they had a server-side hiccup this week with the API data. Yeah, I only have this deck list from Ali because Ali tweeted it because he went 10-0. He 7-0'd the Swiss and then he won the top 8. Man, so much reach. Glad we countered that Flame Wick earlier. The writing's mostly on the wall for this game. I've ascended, so like all of my actions at this point are going to generate a lot of stuff for us. Light of day, great. Sign me up. You tell me how to live my life. So actual talk, Bob, I don't think I expect a Candlelight out of their main deck, and by them taking that hit there, they put themselves dead on board with the Silver Talon Adjudicator. So I think I'm actually fine to just do this. Alright, so candles. Clash is good. Sunlit's good. Winter Grasp is fine. Into the Unknown's pretty terrible, right? Silver Talon Adjudicator seems less than stellar. I guess Verdict could be okay. I'm not sure if I love... Verdict's probably a little bit better than Weave. They don't have a ton of non-resources. I could see just, like, wanting for, like, 4-ish counterspells post-board. Let's do this. See how it feels. Turbo PA is still viable in your opinion, or the right piece? So losing Cyclone Shaper is a pretty big hit. All right, let me pull up Andrew's deck. Klutz, do you have your deck posted? This hand's a keep. It's got a bunch of clutch, but we get to Fate Weave with third resource too. Andrew, are you here? If so, can you post your thing? Yeah, thank you. Maybe we'll play that next. I was gonna play the Exalted Commander deck some more, but playing the Turbo PA variation sounds like more fun. It's a Spellstorm Titan / Turbo PA deck that Klutz was working on. It seems really sweet. I really like the card Cosmic Culling too, which is one of the reasons why I like the Exalted Commander deck. Yeah, in terms of just like pure design, Cosmic Calling is a card that I really enjoy. Am I just clashing this board? Just like making sure it doesn't get out of control? I feel like I'm just clashing this board. Is that aggressive? It's probably aggressive, but I've got like so many sweepers, just kick them repeatedly. Just kick them in the candles repeatedly. Oh, are you tired?
Mommy.
Mommy's at work, buddy. Mommy's not upstairs, she's at work. So if you're on the other side of this table and you're playing the Candles deck, cards that are good for fighting this control deck, you can play things like Candlelight and Yetigeddon in your reserves, things that allow you to kind of grind as the game goes along. I think Candlelight's really one of the best choices. I've not played Blood Diamond Sockets. The deck just really never seems impressive to me. Didn't really care for it last season. I don't really feel like playing it this season. I know it's a popular ladder deck, but like, it's just like, I'd rather just like kill, like the Sockets deck is an aggressive deck, so I'd rather just like play the Haraza variations. Really have anything to do here? I guess I could Fate Weave, but again, I really don't care if I draw resource or non-resource next turn. Like, I'm pretty happy with either. Waxdawn's pretty good here. We might die here. There's a pretty good chance my opponent can scale these 3 times, and then this Eldurathan's Glory's not good enough. I guess Clash is still fine then. Pikachu. That's a Pokemon. Charmander. Squirtle. Bulbasaur. These were the real pocket monsters before there were too many of them. That's... yep. Terrifying. Alright, I think I'm just casting this as a gain 4. Goyer of Lumos is going to let them illuminate 3 times here, which is going to turn their guys into 4/4s, which means they dodge Eldurathan's Glory. Pokemon. Pocket monsters! In team chat, thank you, Klutz. Don't let your memes be dreams, children. Don't let your memes be dreams, Declan.
Mommy.
Resource here. I'm gonna Fate Weave a non-resource with this one. Maybe I should have gone non-resource, non-resource here. Alright, so we're gonna clash and get rid of most of these candles. You're a turtler. You're a turtler. Am I dead? We're getting pretty close to dead here, right? So it's putting us down to 4. Is this Eldurathan's glory or Silver Talon? I feel like it's glory. I'd just die here. Yeah, you think you're funny, punk? You think you're funny, punk? You think you're funny, punk? You think you're funny? Another flame lick, yep. Very possible I should have put the Silver Talon. Hopefully we're okay here, and then we get to Silver Talon next turn and gain some health. Well, that's terrifying. Declan, the candle is huge. Declan, the candle is huge. Daddy has died. I think we have any out. Hey, do not hit my keyboard, turd. You're a turd. Yep, dead. Dead! Yeah, Runebind is definitely great. Verdict's definitely great. Oh, Sunlit Sentence. Sunlit Sentence would have gotten us there, right? Would have been able to light up their candle when they attack the next turn. You like to bounce? You like to bounce? It seems fine. Got Clash, Sunlit, Dark Heart. I think you should have Arcing Light in the board. No, I don't think so. I think this deck has enough sweepers. You don't need cards like Arcing Light. Like, if you watch that game and your result is like, you think you need Arcing Light, I don't think that's like it's being very results oriented. Like, Arcing Light's a good card in these aggressive decks because, like, after you Arcing Light your opponent, you can, like, block their troops that you Arcing Lighted, or you can kill them on the backswing. Whereas in a control deck, you, like, Arcing Light is technically card disadvantage, even if it's just, like, letting you live for a turn. So you'd rather just, like, have another sweeper. You are such a turd. Yeah. Stop trying to unplug my computer. I don't want to clash away one thing here, so we're just gonna pass. Man, life's tough when you're 2, huh? Life's tough when you're 2. Nice. 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 It's a bot? Ow.
My nose is my nose.
So, like, your merit is, like, you want to play this card because it makes our other card that's already good better. Again, I think I'd rather just, like, play more Arcing Light. Or, sorry, Sunlit Sentence. I'd rather just play more Sunlit Sentence. So, like, I have one card that gets them. Yeah, we get it. You're a ham. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez, Declan. Declan. It's a good thing Clash of Steel's a messed up Hex card. It's a good thing Clash of Steel's a messed up Hex card. Oh, yeah. Give him the Clash. Give him the Clash. Oh, yeah. The opponent gets to pick one of their cards, I pick one of my cards, and then they're conveniently gonna have to sacrifice this one card that they have. Clash Darkheart just been powerful for a couple of seasons now. It's really good. So you can't play games like StarCraft while wrangling children. The tough part. Oh man, I'm excited for this Spellstorm Titan deck Klutz has dreamed up here. And then we're just gonna give him the old second Clash of Steel here in a second. I almost feel bad because opponent tried their darndest. Here's my Clash of Steel. Alright, got him. This deck's very powerful. I liked this deck much better than the Blood Diamond deck that we played. So, if you're looking for a dedicated control deck to play Hex, 10 out of 10 would recommend this one. I think I liked Calilac as the champion a little bit better. Again, both the champions seem kind of mediocre. So I don't think it's a big difference. I like that Calilac has a little bit more health.